going for that Manta and the ultimate orbit as well. And let's check out Drow's item build. I wonder if Drow has the Lothers yet, and it looks like she has completed her Lothers, and Venge is going to stun Drow real quick. Drow is still pretty fragile, so we'll see if she picks up the Manta or if she gets a Vanguard. Vanguard this late maybe not as effective as it would have been her first item, so most likely just going to skip the Vanguard and go straight for the Manta. Meanwhile, Windrunner getting the Battle Fury, and Battle Fury has been a very common item on Windrunner, and I don't think it's the best item on her. In fact, I don't think it's that good at all. However, it does give her HP regen, and you have to consider the fact that Perseverance builds up into the Battle Fury, and Perseverance can go into a Linken's or a Battle Fury. So, it's kind of a mind game as well. However, you can just get an Orchid which gives you the exact same amount of damage as the Battle Fury, gives you mana regen, and it looks like Earthshaker has come around and is going to stun the Windrunner player. Gets a very nice enchant totem off Fissure and an Echo Slam, and it looks like a Maledict from the Witch Doctor is going to pick off the Windrunner. However, Earthshaker gets stuck in the corner, and he's going to get owned by the Alchemist, and it looks like they trade Windrunner for Alchemist, so we'll see if they're able to pick up the Necrolyte here as well. Looks like a very nice cast going down from the Witch Doctor. Witch Doctor's ultimate is going to pick off Venge as well, and it looks like since Venge went down, they didn't have an extra stun to pick off the Necrolyte, and it looks like Alchemist throwing his stun on Playmate. We'll see if they're able to finish off the Alchemist here. It looks like Playmate's just going to go balls in deep. A very nice Starfall there, hitting Alchemist just as he came out of the fog, and it looks like they're going to pick off Alchemist before he's able to TP away, and it looks like Necrolyte has very low HP. It looks like Nevermore just going to get the hell out of there, and it looks like that was a very good team clash for the Sentinel team. So although then that's what happens when Necrolyte gets an early mech. You swap this guy in, he's still not going to die. He just has so much healing power that it's not going to affect him that much. He can just pop that mech, he can just Death Pulse, and he's back to like half his HP. Yeah, so you probably don't want to be targeting Necrolyte first. You probably want to pick off the PotM, maybe get the Drow if you can have the Dust. Pretty fragile heroes, actually. Despite being hard to kill, they're pretty fragile, so if you can get some pretty nice chain stuns on them, relatively easy to take down. It looks like the Sentinel team is going to try to get the bottom tower. It looks like Playmate leaping a bit too late there to dodge the magic missile, and looks like she is going to get shackle shotted from the Windrunner. Looks like there's going to be a swap going down from the Venge, and it looks like a Dust goes off on Playmate. It looks like the Venge does have her Lothers as well as PotM's ulti. So very nice play from Drow, excuse me, here. You see that she used her Frost Arrows there to slow down the Windrunner player. We'll see if there's a very nice power shot from Windrunner. It looks like she does shoot in the typical spot, but looks like Drow very wisely jukes to the top where they would be less likely to chase. So let's check the creep scores once again. It looks like there hasn't been much farm. Let's check out Nevermore. Dendi's the player I really want to see. Dendi's he's 1-3. He's picked up the Manta now. However, he's only 1-3 in terms of hero kills, so he's doing pretty poorly there. Meanwhile, there's a bit of a convergence at top. Not too sure what this is about. Oh, it looks like they're trying to kill Playmate, but Playmate's hidden over here, and looks like Venge does a howl. Excuse me, but Playmate's nowhere. He's not. He's over here. I'm pretty sure this was a leap from Playmate, and he just got stuck. It looks like he leaps back out, and there is no one from the Sentinel Scourge team to spot that. However, the Scourge team is gonna Roshan now, and the Sentinel team really couldn't do anything about it. Looks like Nevermore picks up the Aegis. Probably better on a hero like Windrunner, who is probably going to be the first target of the fight. Nevermore is pretty squishy, so you might want to give it to him. Maybe even Alchemist, just let him stand there and tank. However, it is going to take quite a while for Alchemist to die. Nevermore can die like 5 times before Alchemist dies. So, not bad choice of the Aegis, and we have a very nice observer ward from the Witch Doctor player, which gives vision of Nevermore. Right now, it's going to tell them that Nevermore's going to be jungling. Gives vision of any Scourge hero that might be here while the Sentinel team pushes the tower. So, pretty good observer ward there. We have a nice sentry here, a counter ward, and the other observer ward, which I spoke about earlier, which was actually placed by the Scourge team. So, if the Sentinel heroes were camping up on this cliff here, they would have vision of them. So anyways, it looks like Nevermore has the Manta. We'll see if he gets the BKB or Blink Dagger as his next item. We'll see if he even gets either of them. He might opt to get something more offensive, like a Desolator, which we've never seen on Nevermore in pro games, which is a pretty rare item. We'll see if there's a Scotty or anything like that. It is pretty late for a Scotty. It looks like he's got the Ogreax, so he's most likely going to be going for that BKB at this point. Playmate got the Yasha, so going to be making that Manta. And let's see what Drow has. Looks like Drow's going to break her Windwalk, uses her Silence, but however, it looks like a very nice stun from Earthshaker. They are going to pick off the Windrunner there. Very nice Blink Dagger, Enchant Totem combination, and it looks like a Crystal Maiden is most likely going to go down here as well. All the Drow player has to do is really just break the Windwalk and just two-shot Crystal Maiden. However, it looks like she doesn't break her Windwalk. Instead, she's going to use her Silence, so kind of using extra mana that didn't have to be used, but still they get the kill nonetheless. Venge has to be pretty careful. She can't really do much against Earthshaker and the Drow player, even if Alchemist is there. And Alchemist has the Travels of his own now. Probably, I don't think Travels is the best item, but there really isn't much for Alchemist to get. Maybe a Lincoln Spear, just let him tank that much more. And it looks like there's going to be a push at bottom. However, Nevermore popping his illusions. We'll see if there's a kill here from a Dendi. It looks like, Alchemist. It looks like Nevermore saves himself with the Invis rune. So very nice play from both players. It looks like Dendi just getting really lucky with that Invis rune, actually. So Playmate, see, and this is what I mean. His perception of the game is amazing when he plays Playmate. When he plays PotM, it's like no other hero. And it's kind of like it for me as well, and I think a lot of other players, when you're playing one hero, or even in other games like StarCraft, for example. When I play the Protoss race, I'm so much more aware of what's happening because it is my main race. When I'm playing a Terran or Zerg, I freaking suck, and I have no idea, of timing and things like that. And I think that happens in Dota as well. Some people are just more akin to the game and more, on the ball when they're playing certain heroes than when they're playing other heroes. It looks like a very nice arrow attempt from PotM. They have a vision of the Crystal Maiden thanks to the Observer Ward placed here. However, they're going to think better of it and back up because they have no vision of the upper ramp area here. It looks like there's going to be a bit of a clash. It looks like they pick off Playmate thanks to Windrunner and the Crystal Maiden. It looks like Drow Ranger is going to pick off Crystal Maiden. We'll see if there are any more kills that go down here. It looks like Venge is trying to escape. It looks like a very nice Blink Dagger. It looks like we'll see if the Fissure comes down real soon from the Earthshaker. It looks like a Fissure does go down. It looks like they are going to pick off the Venge as well. So trading Playmate's life for a Venge and a Crystal Maiden, probably not worth it. However, considering Drow got both those kills, not too bad. And Drow has her Yasha as well now, so probably making a Manta as well. Drow's got to back up here, or else she might get picked off. It looks like a very nice Shackle shot from the Windrunner. However, a Death Pulse just brings Drow back to full life even after that nuke from Alchemist. And it looks like Necrolyte might get picked off here. A very nice Blink Dagger ultimate from Earthshaker. Looks like he's going to pop his wand. We'll see if a good nice mech goes off, and that's going to help them pick off two heroes. And it looks like Nevermore might also get picked off. No, there's no Maledict on Nevermore. We'll see if the Skyfill player, the Drow Ranger player, is able to Lothars in and catch up with Nevermore. Nevermore does have the travel, so he's fine, and they're able to pick off two heroes, actually three in all that. It looks like Windrunner went down, Crystal Maiden went down, and Alchemist went down. So two of the Scourge teams, all-stars if you want to call them, the Alchemist and the Windrunner going down, and this is going to easily translate into a tower push for the Sentinel team. So it looks like Sentinel team's up on one tower now, not going to be too game-changing, however. Looks like the Sentry Ward put down by the Wishfactor player probably going to go finish off the Observer Ward that was placed by the Crystal Maiden. I almost missed it there, and then realizing that there was the Observer Ward. And it looks like he puts an Observer Ward here, and this Observer Ward usually means that they're going to go Roshanning. However, Roshan hasn't spawned at this point, so it looks like they're going to be going for the mid tower again. It looks like someone's TPing in Alchemist. I don't think Alchemist alone can defend this tower. It looks like he's going to get some support from Venge coming in. And it looks like Nevermore and Windrunner have also spawned. We'll see if Windrunner TP's in here to save the tower. And it looks like there is no need for a TP. The Sentinel creeps have all died, and it looks like by the time the next wave of creeps come, the Scourge team is going to be a bit more ready than last time. I wonder what the hell's happening with Windrunner. Oh, it's like Windrunner has enough gold for her own Lothars, has a Claymore recipe and Lothar's Edge, and it looks like she's going to TP in, and however it's a bit too late now at this point, and it looks like the mid tower for the second mid tower for the Scourge team is also gone down. And we'll see a very nice swap from the Venge player. However, she is unable to stun immediately. It looks like an ultimate